Hello Capricorn, welcome to your weekly reading and welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name's Wendy Wing. All right, so doing your weekly spread. This is a general reading. I'm tuning into a collective of Capricorns out there, so take what resonates and leave the rest. All right, Capricorn. In the past, we have the Five of Pentacles, feeling left out, isolated, abandoned, neglected, rejected. Insecure about your finances as well. Something about your finances changing and shifting. Some of you even having physical issues. Gosh, I'm really getting here that the reason why you're out in the cold is like being naive, being too nice, too generous. All right, what else do we need to know? What does Capricorn need to know? It looks like whatever this very insecure period of time, feeling left alone, isolated, neglected, discarded. That's another one. Discarded. Oh, that's painful. This is, I mean, you weren't discarded by just anyone. This is like someone really close to you. Looks like you've been experiencing a lot of this neglect, abandonment, rejection, isolated. And what this taught you was to keep your guard up. Yeah, this really caused a tower. Full mind blown, like, oh my gosh, I was not seeing things clearly. I thought I was seeing the truth about something. I thought I knew what was going on. I thought oh, wow. You start setting boundaries. You start setting very healthy boundaries. And boy, when you are with someone, in a connection with someone, it's like you already felt alone and isolated in the connection. And then when you start creating healthy boundaries, that just, this person lost their shit. Like their mask came off and you got a glimpse of who you were really dealing with. They felt very entitled to you, your energy. There's a real like ownership, but they didn't treat, if they owned you and then they made you feel very isolated. It's like, I own you, you're mine, I control you. Now go away until I call you. That's weird. Very painful scenario. It looks like you started setting boundaries, saying no. And this person did not deal with that well. They become very punishing when they don't get their way. Some of this is very psychic attacks. And you just feel overwhelmed and miserable. And so part of you're like, it's me, something's wrong with me. But this person is just freaking toxic. They project all their limitations onto others, and it looks like here they projected them all on you. All that they can't have about themselves. I feel like what they were doing, they were saying you were doing it. Like their crappy behavior, they were telling others that you were doing that. And the thing that's just such a freaking bummer about this is you really just wanted 10 of Cups. You were looking for a lasting, loving connection. and you thought that that's what you were in. And that's why this tower was so like, oh my gosh, this is not lasting. This is not love. I just want love. I just want to love and be loved. Feels like what you're saying. But there was no success. No victory. You didn't get what you wanted. And so it looks like you decided, all right, I'm going to start over. Very consciously. What am I going to manifest? All right, Capricorn. I'm liking where this is heading. So in present energy, you're in 10 of Wands. Something has been exhausting. Very exhausting, but you're close to releasing these burdens. Something is coming to an end. Something that has been very exhausting and burdensome. You're coming out of being in a hermit mode. You've been very isolated, trying to figure out your stuff. Right now, oh wow. Someone from your past. Someone's trying to come back into your energy. This is someone who does something mean to you and then either blames you or is upset that you're calling them out on it. Like the gall of you to point out where I've hurt you. Well, you've hurt me too. This person is unable to accept any responsibility. Yeah, you don't want any. I feel like they're making you an offer, like, let's get together, let's do something tangible, and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna say no to that offer. Because this person is not stability. This person just creates instability. That's not an offer. It's not a good offer. It's from someone who's very unapologetic about how they hurt you. They're bummed that you're speaking your truth. They don't see it as truth, or they just boy, they don't know how to get around you. And I'm having difficulty too, like getting around your boundaries. So great job, Capricorn. It's like they're trying to figure out how to access your energy, and it looks like you're just noping. Nope. I'm coming out of this hermit mode, but not for you. Yeah, I'm ending this cycle. I'm ending this cycle, and I'm releasing the burdens. Again, 10 of Wands. This is exhausting. I feel like whenever anybody in this type of energy comes towards you, you could feel it energetically. It's heavy. They're carrying emotional burdens is what it feels like. Emotional damage. This person is. It's like they're not healing their stuff. They want you to heal them. They want you to take these burdens. And that's what happens when you connect with this person. It's like their burdens is also their karma. I feel like when you get close to this person, you connect, you communicate, it feels awful, because you are receiving their karma. They keep trying to offload their karma onto other people. Their energy feels like tension and pain, emotional damage for sure. Grief, shame. Oh my gosh. This person is just trying to unload this onto anybody and everybody. They just keep going around. They don't know how to go within. And they don't realize how painful their energy and their activities. It feels like you try to communicate this, but you know what? No is a complete sentence. I feel like no, I'm ending the cycle, and I'm not here for you to unload on. Wow. All right, Capricorn, messages from your higher self is the moon. These are those deep emotions that are hidden, really deep emotions. They're disempowering emotions. They're solar plexus, like your power. Feels like you've had others manipulate your emotions and get you in your emotions as a way into your energy. When someone can mentally manipulate you and trigger your emotions, then you let them in. They project their limitations onto you. You're this, you're bad this, and whatever you say to them, they turn it around and it's like, hey, you're this. I know you are, but what am I? There's a refusal to just be like, yeah, I own that. They are what they are. Wow, okay. This is someone this could be a fire sign. This is someone who's not upright. They're manipulative. They use fear tactics. They're not a good leader. They're punishing if they don't get their way. It feels like they're really in their ego. They need people to see them as successful, as a leader, as charismatic, as amazing. But this person is not a good leader. I think that's part of what's hidden that is coming to light. Moon in reverse. The moon, that person, moon in reverse, it's coming to light. This person is not in control of their emotions. They project their unhealed aspects onto others in their environment. So you saying no to this person is just, and closing this cycle is just chef's kiss. Yeah, this isn't working. And if this is around work, this could be a work person in the current energy, the present energy. It's like, I don't want to work with this person. Wow. All right, Capricorn, your challenge is the Fool. Yeah, your challenge is a new beginning without anybody in this energy of they don't care about you. That you're ending a painful cycle where you care so much and you don't receive the same amount of care back, of people who just come in and sure, they value you. Their energy's inconsistent. They dip in, they get what they want, and then they leave. And you're ending that cycle. Your challenge is to start a new cycle. You deserve better. And to not take an offer from this type of energy just because they're someone I know from my past, or they've got a title, like they're a relative or my boss or some type of something. Yeah, they don't care. They don't care. There's a lack of empathy here. They don't freaking care. They just want what they want. So if you say no, that will show you how they really feel. They're angry, they're punishing, it's your fault. It's there's a real lack of and this person also, I'm getting very immature, wildly immature. So you can't teach them. You can't show them what's happening. They're just, because they don't want to learn. They don't want to see it differently. They want you to give them what they want. It isn't about shifting. It's not about connections. So what you're ending is the cycle with takers. Those who really don't care about you. Their care for you is conditional upon what you can give them, what you provide them. Someone who's unconditional will love you when you set a boundary, a healthy boundary. They might not like it or feel wounded, but they're like, you're right. Yeah. I feel like your response to it's painful to say no to this person, because there's a part of you that connects with their soul and their potential and the 5D version of themselves that is lovely. But their humanness right now, they're exploring toxicity and not in the energy that you want or would prefer for yourself. They're not able to give you the type of relationship that you want. All right. What's hidden, Capricorn, is the Ace of Swords in reverse. There's some lie. Some lie is hidden that's coming to light. Someone's lying. They're trying to create this is like dissociation. What's hidden is, I get it. Capricorn, what's hidden is that to be around this energy, why it's so painful, more and more painful as your vibration rises, as you become more yourself, being around this person is like emotionally, maybe even physiologically, like somatically painful, because they are in the energy of lie. They are not in truth. They create a dissociative energy where you have to mask and pretend that you don't see their blemishes, that you can only see the positive aspects. So this is their ego has created a whole dissociative space, and to interact with them, to enter this dissociative state, you have all their limitations projected onto you, and they're amazing. They need to be put up on a pedestal, but you're not put on a pedestal. You're treated as second best or third or last, but they need to be put first. They deserve it, and they treat you like an option. They treat everyone like an option. Honestly, I don't feel like anybody's very satisfied with this person right now. And it comes from living a lie for so long. They're trying to keep this dissociative state. They're how they perceive themselves, it's like crumbling. Where we started here, this is beautiful. Where we started here in the past, where you were in a very isolated state, feeling very left out. You started standing your ground and creating healthy boundaries. and someone, whoever you were with in the past, it blew their mind. They became unmasked times, and you could see who they really were, and they're punishing and mean. It wasn't this happy scenario. And how painful this was to have that tower and realize who you were in this connection, who they really are, because it feels like in the past you really were in a relationship with someone that was disassociative. You had to be in a dissociative state to be in this connection with this person. So you chose the connection over other connections. And to be in this dissociative state, you had to let go of your friends who aren't going to be in that state. You had to let go of family members. You let go of the truth around you, and were willing to perceive someone how they perceive yourself, perceive them, and perceive your world how they perceived it. That's the unconscious agreement when you're with people who create these images of themselves, and they can't be checked. They hate being checked. They hate being criticized, critiqued. No one likes being criticized, but critiqued, checked. This person creates a lot of options. They just go from person to person to person, but it looks like people are not liking their energy. It feels like this person's getting the cold shoulder from a lot of people. So if they're really angry at you for shutting them out, you're not the only one. That's hidden. So they're realizing like less and less people are taking what they're giving anymore. They don't want to be treated like options. People are embodying their value and grounding that in, and this is not a successful option. And this person just is searching and searching. Sorry. And it looks like they're finding the people that they go to. It feels like they might even have, like, they keep going around to the same group, and they add someone, they lose someone, who cares? I have lots of options. They're finding a lot of closed doors, a lot of people unwilling to cooperate with their energy anymore. This person also, it feels like they try to create a trauma bond. But I feel like you're like, nope, no thank you. They're trying to, it looks like they get everybody in a trauma bond. Boy. All right, Capricorn. Whew. All right. Your opportunity this week is the Eight of Pentacles. Looks like you're focusing on your work. Focusing on what is working too. I'm not going to focus on what doesn't work. I'm going to focus on what I want to build. Yeah. I'm not going to you're not entertaining this this energy, this in and out energy, this inconsistent energy. And it looks like it's turning your wheel of fortune. Partially because when you're with this person, they have a lot of karma that it's like they're running away from their karma. And by detaching from this person, you don't receive any more of their karma. They're like negative karma. And so things start moving, clicking into place, I'm hearing. The wheel starts turning into your favor. And I feel like this is new. Something about this energy feels very new to you because you are letting go of people, situations that are draining, that are toxic, that you have to go into a lie state to be around this person. You have to mask yourself. You have to not fully be who you are. You have to dissociate to be in their energy. I feel like by clearing those energies out, you're heading into new territory. It's going to feel unfamiliar, but it's new. It's without this type of energy. Wow. All right. Your possible outcome is the Nine of Swords in reverse, Capricorn. Coming out of a nightmare. I feel like your nervous system, as you move away from this person and anybody in this type of energy, that your nervous system just really calms down. You might even sleep better. There's a full body relaxing that's happening. It feels like you've been clenched and for maybe your whole life. Maybe you've got like an armor, muscular armor of tension. It's time to let this go. It's time to heal from this and be in your Empress mode. Allow things, be attractive, nurture yourself, love your body, nurture yourself into healing. Allow yourself to have whatever feeling. It's difficult because I feel like there is some type of soul connection or attraction that you're tuning into. But what I'm getting here is that you're loving yourself, you're putting yourself properly ahead of a toxic connection. I love myself too much to be in a connection that is unloving, where I feel unloved, where I feel uncared for. It looks like you get out of this mental trap with this person. They're unable to get you hooked back in. Maybe if they yell at you and get you angry, then you'll engage back. This person's going to try whatever they can to get you to engage. If they can't get you to engage in a loving way, they're going to go for the negative. They want your energy. So don't give them your time, focus, attention, energy, thoughts, words. That's what they want. Even if they have to do it in a negative way. What's amazing here is you get out of this nightmare, you heal yourself, you nurture all parts of yourself, even your body, so you can calm down. You let go of this connection, and it's like more and more you get more clarity as you let go of patterns and that have kept you kind of stuck, kept you tied to this type of connection. And as you do that, someone shows up. They're not your typical match. They might be very different than your usual person, but your usual person might very well be someone who's toxic. That might be familiar. A trauma bond might be familiar. Might be your type. Looks like you're changing your type. Someone's like, here's what you've asked for. The someone is divine. There's a partnership. I feel like you might know who this is. They're going to help you kind of transition out of this unhealthy connection. So, wow. All right, Capricorn, that's your reading. I hope that was helpful. I read all my comments and I respond to them. It might take me a few days, but I would love to hear anything you want to share with me. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I do daily psychic tarot readings. On the weekends, I do a love reading and a business finance reading. And then every week I do the zodiac readings. So, a lot here for you. Take care. Bye.